Hey everybody, welcome back to In Bed with the Millennial. I'm the Millennial, Javeda Bay, and this is my bed. So, today is International Fetish Day, so guess what we're talking about? Kinks and fetishes. I know. But I am kinky, so I love to talk about this stuff. So, let's get into it. First things first, a kink is any non-conventional or non-vanilla sexual act, interest, or fantasy that you may have. Whereas a fetish is a sexual fixation that is necessary for sexual gratification. So basically that means that a fetish is something that if you don't have it, you're not gonna have your orgasm, you're not gonna be completely pleasured, it's just not gonna completely satisfy or fulfill you. So that is the difference. A kink is not something that you need to have, but something you enjoy or are interested in, whereas a fetish is something that it needs to be there, it needs to happen for it to be a chef's kiss, like prime sexual activity. So what does that mean? How do you explore them? I'm glad that you asked how to explore your kinks and fetishes. Well, let's start. If you are single, explore them as much as you want. Literally, there's no one holding you back. Not that a partner holds you back, but there is no one to be like, I'm not really feeling it. I don't want to. It's you. It's all you, baby boo. You can do it. So go do it. Go search different websites to find out about new kinks and fetishes that may interest you. Literally, if you're like, you know what? I wonder if people do this. Type in a word that relates to what you're thinking about into whatever porn website you use, hopefully one that you pay for, and you will probably get some results. And from there, you can just keep watching and enjoying and digging into it and be like, yeah, I like that. Then the next step from there is not to go recreate what you saw in porn, but to go read up about it and learn more and find a community that knows about it so you can learn from others. So that means going and finding a community of people on FetLife or on Reddit, really finding those people that also share that same interest and learning from them, especially if you've never, ever done anything in this kink or fetish. Please go and talk to someone that knows about it, is practicing it, and is safely doing it, because the last thing you need is to get started in impact play and flogging, and you're breaking out a flogger and you're just like whappa, 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 and you have a bunch of cuts and bruises because you were not doing it properly. So please read about it. Find community and then slowly ease your way into it. This is not a I'm jumping off the diving board into the deep end type situation. This is a, hey, I'm gonna get my feet wet. I'm gonna see what it's like. So instead of starting out with a hefty leather flogger, maybe you start out with a softer one and work your way up, or maybe even better, starting with a paddle. A paddle is a great way to go. But definitely doing your research before getting involved. And then if you are in a relationship and you want to explore a kink or fetish with your partner, guess where you start? Communicating that to them. Yes, you have a conversation. You sit down with your partner and you're like, hey baby, guess what? I think that I would really like it if we tried some foot play. Maybe you suck on my toes, or even better, you don't have to suck on toes. I would like to suck on your toes. Having the conversation, you don't just throw it out at them. You talk to them about it. You're like, yo, you know what? This has been bubbling in my head as something that I might like. And then from there, y'all together can watch porn that shows that activity. You can read books about that activity together. You can go to munches, which are meet and greets and get-togethers for community folk within the kink and BDSM world, where they discuss and chat about the kink that they're interested in. You can go to munches together. There's so many different ways. Also, doing it with a partner allows you that comfort of hey, somebody's along on this journey with me. I'm not doing it by myself. This is cool. It's also important to note that just because a kink may interest you in your head does not mean that you will get involved and be like, oh my God, I love this. And guess what? That is okay. It's okay to try something out and not love it. That's totally normal. And it's encouraged. Okay, go. See for yourself. Try it out and be like, you know what? As great as that porn was that I watched, this is not for me. I don't like it rough and tough. I'm more of a gentle caress type person. Cool. Enjoy that gentle caress. But hey, you tried it out and you learned for yourself. And that's what matters. So go forth and explore your kinks safely, communicatively, and of course, like, enthusiastically. Like, if you're like still hesitant about it, maybe just keep reading. Don't start doing it yet. Just keep learning about it. You never have to actually fully go into it if you don't want to, but the option is available as long as you are comfortable, confident, and enthusiastic about doing it. And don't feel pressured by anyone. If someone's like trying to force their kinks or fetishes onto you, baby girl, thank you, next. Baby boy, thank you, next. Baby, thank you, next. Anybody, everybody, thank you, next. We ain't got to stick around for people that are trying to coerce us into doing things we don't want to do, okay? Okay. But yes, that is all that I have today about exploring your kinks and fetishes. If you would like to see me engaging in some kinks and fetishes, maybe shoot me an email to learn about the grown folk content that I make. And yeah, I'm going to see y'all next week. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, share with all your kinky friends. Make sure you're following my Instagram because there's even more content on there. And definitely check out my new website, themillennialsexpert.com. And I'm going to see y'all later. Deuces.